Mystery Creek official weather forecast, brought to you by the Suzuki DR200, New Zealand's favourite farm bike in any weather. Save $500 for a limited time, now only $5,650 plus GST.
Hello, I'm Philip Duncan from ruralweather.co.nz with your Mystery Creek forecast, brought to you by Suzuki. And the forecast is looking pretty settled, with a lot of high pressure rolling on in from the Tasman Sea. Look at the animated wind map for Wednesday. Windy weather is out here to the east, only brushing Mahia Peninsula, calm at Mystery Creek, and the other area with windy northerlies also well out to sea. So a calm bubble of weather, but the downside with it being calm is that we're likely to get fog patches. So here's the travel forecast on Wednesday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. The bright white areas show you the risk of fog or low cloud. So that could impact some airports. Now Hamilton's right on the edge of that. Hopefully it's not going to be too problematic, but there could be some fog around, also some fog around Christchurch Airport and Dunedin airports, and potentially also Invercargill. It's a little bit hit and miss, and you can go to ruralweather.co.nz to double check that fog forecaster. These fog maps are thanks to windy.com. Take a look at Thursday. That fog risk is a lot more widespread on Thursday because that high is starting to just drift away. That adds a little bit more humidity to the airflow into the North Island. So foggy areas are expected on Thursday morning in particular. But here we are on Wednesday. So let's just take a look at the forecast. Settled weather. So yes, it might be foggy, but it should burn off in the morning. Light winds and a temperature of around about 14 degrees. And dry just about everywhere, with the exception of Gisborne, really. That's the only area likely to be getting a shower. On Thursday, dry nationwide as that high stays in charge. But as we just showed you, foggy patches are expected. And it could be frosty as well, especially inland areas that don't get that foggy weather. By the end of the week, in comes that low, but at 1,006 hectopascals. It's not a very deep low pressure zone. Northeasterly winds will produce a few downpours here in Coromandel, but for Mystery Creek, mostly dry. Now you could get a couple of showers that develop during the day, or you might even get a heavier downpour. That's not looking as likely, but certainly there's a risk of some showers with that northeasterly, but a mostly dry Friday and mostly dry nationwide if you're traveling. But as we go into Saturday, that's probably the messiest of the days. And even Saturday's not looking too bad, but we do have showers in this northeasterly flow. So a few showers around Mystery Creek. The totals are not very big, so you can still head out, not a problem. And temperatures lift up, northerly winds coming in or northeasterlies. So the high on Saturday is around about 16 degrees, which is a little bit warmer, but you'll see these showers further down the country. And on Sunday, if you're returning home, the rain is most likely in the east, rain or showers in the east and the northeast, and maybe the very top of the South Island. Otherwise, pretty good conditions on Sunday to be travelling. So let's just quickly take a look at that fog risk. You can see here each morning we've got a risk of some fog, but Thursday is the main risk where it could linger right through till mid to late morning. You can see the fog forecaster at ruralweather.co.nz. We've also got some frosts forecast for Mystery Creek, again Thursday morning. Depends which gets there first. If the fog comes in first, the frost is less likely. If it goes the other way around, it's a pretty bleak start to the day with frost and fog at the same time. So let's just quickly recap the forecast. Wednesday, frosty and mostly sunny, a calm day, might be some fog and a high of 14. Thursday, frosty again. There also could be more widespread fog, but that should also burn off to a mostly sunny day with a high of 14. On Friday, it's a cloudier day. Might be some fog, but it burns off early. Your temperature's a little bit cooler. It might only be 13 or 14, and the risk of an isolated shower, but mostly dry. And finally, on Saturday, it is cloudier. Could be some showers around, but it is warmer with a high of 16 degrees. And that is all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow, Wednesday, with our next update.
Save $500 on the DR200. Whatever the weather, see you at field days.